Guys, today was a good day. Didn't especially do a lot of work, but you know, I woke up, I saw UFC 310. It was a good event. Apart from that, I also slept a little bit more. Then apart from that, I did my morning routine. I did some deep work, which was actually it's weird because when you're looking for solutions, you just look for them, you know, and sometimes you expose yourself because your subconscious know you're going to get that kind of information. So essentially the most important thing that I did today, apart from going to the gym, even when I actually thought I was not gonna go, I just, okay, it's 5, they're gonna close at 8, I gotta leave, and go to the gym. Even though today I had a solid excuse not to go, I still went, which was good. I realized that this is a habit of mine. It's no longer a routine. It's just a habit, just something that you just do. But what I wanted to say is that the most important thing that I done today, didn't speak to anyone today. I was gonna speak to a girl, but soon I realized that that girl was gone with a man, and I just supposed that they were a couple. So, but it was good as well because I realized that when I know the situation is quote unquote appropriate, I just execute. When there's no doubt whether you should do something or not, to just do it. And I realized that's me. But yeah, apart from that, the most important thing that I did today was thinking, because doing will only get you so far. The reality is that my sales closing rate is like I'm getting good prospects on my sales calls, like interesting sales calls with interesting businesses, but that doesn't mean that my closing rate is where it should be. Right now, I would say I'm closing at 9%, 8%, 10% maximum, something like that, which is not necessarily bad because you can scale a business on a 10%, but don't you really think there's a more intelligent way to do it? Don't you think so? That's why I've been thinking what to do to improve. And then I realized, after making a couple searches on YouTube, how to improve sales conversion rate, I realized the main thing is that people just don't believe us. People do not believe our word. Okay, cool. Let's just show them testimonials. We've got testimonials. So why is it that people still do not close? Interesting. Hmm. Okay, cool. Like people are just fearful. Main thing is fear and trust. They know that what we do makes sense. Um, but what they tried before also made sense, and like it didn't work. So that's why they are on that kind of spot, that kind of position. At the end of the day, it's all about education. They need to understand why our thing works and the thing they tried didn't work. Okay, cool. What can you do to educate? You kind of have a two-step sales process, but still, it's better if someone educates them himself before getting into a sales call, because it's just something that I cannot explain. Objections you want to get rid of before dropping any price or something like that. And that's what I'm thinking. But like I just believe that someone has to get certain piece of information by themselves. Like people like to learn by themselves, but when you kind of put in an opinion of yours, or even if it is a fact of yours into them in the sales process. Fuck, why is it lagging so? Fuck my battery. It's really gonna be laggy. It's just gonna be like, I believe it's back again. But yeah, the thing is that they need to educate themselves. And if you put them onto a sales call and then educate them, give them content and all that stuff, and then to put them like I don't really see it. First, they got to educate themselves. Second, you put them onto a sales school, or if you put them onto a sales school, they have to feel that it is not sales school, or at least this kind of avatar. I don't know if I'm explaining myself, but that's just my opinion. And yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I was just scrolling and I was, getting some ideas from what other marketing agencies do, and I've seen that a lot of people right now are running school communities to get more traffic, educate that traffic, and then finally sell those prospects into probably done for you solutions. But that's it. That's everything I wanted to mention. I believe that's the most important thing that I've done because, yeah, I could have started booking, like, I could have started sending emails in instantly and I could have started cold calling, but that is not going to change our conversion rate. We're still going to have to speak to 15, 20 people to sell, and that's not 15, probably 15 more than 20, but five of them are not going to be qualified. The 10 of those which are qualified, then one sells, and the offer is not even that. Yes, 7.5 setup fee, but you just get 2K up front and then it's on commission just because the person is not qualified enough, is not educated enough to understand that the service is going to work. And so you have to do a more commission based approach because they literally do not understand. And you have to split the payment of the setup fee, which, you know, it's just what you have to do. But yeah, I'm gonna create a school community. That is a fact. It's not gonna hurt. Right now, I'm thinking exactly how am I actually gonna run it because I don't know if I'm gonna do 1 grand into lead generation ads. I don't know if I'm gonna do 500 into lead generation ads and 500 into the school community. I don't know if I'm going to go 100% onto the school. I don't know if I should just leave that five that 1 grand into lead generation. Like I do not know how to split the ad spend right now, or if I can't even drive traffic to the school community, just on just based on outreach. But yeah, that's really it. That's really everything that I wanted to mention, and yeah, that's everything really. I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm gonna put some music, get that good feeling inside of me. Music helps me a lot, probably more than visualization. To Because at the end of the day, what you want to do is to get feeling inside of you. You want to get the feeling that things are getting better, that things are running the right way. You want to get the feeling of prosperity, success, abundance. That is the feeling that you want to get inside of you. It doesn't matter if you do it through an image, it doesn't matter if you do it through music, it doesn't matter if you do it by action, just working. It doesn't matter how you do it, but you want to get the feeling as much as possible. And I use music, and I've realized that it just works a lot, man, a lot. Even though visualization is always good, and it's something that you don't realize, but you just like. I know that I want to buy a nice watch, and I'm seeing videos about watches. I do not realize, but that's visualizing for me. I realized that I want to travel and I want to live in this kind of apartment. I find myself watching Airbnb every one and then, and I could think that you're stupid, you're losing time on Airbnb, but I know that that is visualization because there's one day where I'm literally going to be there. You know, that happened with this apartment, that happened with the other one. And Might be a week, might be months, might be years, but I'm gonna be there. That is actually visualization as well. And this with actually everything, you know. But I'm gonna close the video because I've got things to do.